Getting situated. We live, player. We live. Alive and live. Let's see. I'm going to see him, Brad, this one. Boom. We live, man. We just wait for people to get in the chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all that are in the chat. We just waiting for more people to get in before we get involved. That's all. That's all. I forgot about that. Okay. I think we straight. I think we good. How you looking, Poe? Bro. Poe is forever late, bro. Let's see what we got here. All right. Assign. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody in the chat. Let's see. Okay. Save. That's crazy work. Yo. Yo. You in the chat? So it looks like I gotta add you. Let me see if I assign. To the right.
There we go. I was like, what happened?
You in here? What's up, brother? Yo, this is yo. Yo, I swear this is gonna be Poe's thing, bro. If you watch any of the regular episodes, you're gonna see that Poe is always messing with a camera. It's always a camera, a phone falling over or something. Always. Always.
There we go. Yeah.
Always, man. Anyways, yo, you tuning in to the Notion Live. I'm your host, Dizzy D Spill, with my brother, my co-host on the live, Poe. What's up, brother, man?
What's going on, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get your mic and everything right. You know, feel me? We're gonna get all that going. You gotta get your volume right. You said
I
what?
can use the headphones. I can use
Man,
the headphones.
whatever you gotta do, man, that's up to you, man. We just gonna rock, man. But what I wanted to show you, we got some stuff to react to, man, because you know we've been having some mixed feelings in the community about the legend, man, the Hulk Hogan. This is what what's his name, Mike Rapaport had to say about.
Rapaport?
Yeah, man. Here's what he had to say about Hogan, bro. Let me play this real quick.
Hogan passes away, we're not going to disrespect the Hulkster. That's what we're not going to do. Is we're not going to be disrespecting Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. I don't care if he had some controversy outside of the ring. I don't care if he endorsed Donald Trump. We're talking about one of the most original characters in American popular culture history, whether you know wrestling or you're a fan of wrestling or not. We are talking about a guy who created something out of his imagination that captured the world's attention. Men, women, and children all know who Hulk Hogan is, who the great Hulk Hogan was. And like I said, I don't care about him endorsing Trump. I don't care about the stuff that was controversial. We're not going to be disrespecting the man with the 18-inch pythons, brother. We're not going to be disrespecting the Hulkster for the joy that he gave. Forget you as an adult, sicko. Forget you. Think about the kids. Think about you as a kid. Talk about a real-life superhero. When the Hulkster was out there oiled up with his goatee and his hair and those 18-inch pythons, brother. Pure joy, elation. All
right. That's enough. That's enough, Mike. That's enough. That's enough.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm with him. I don't know. So we grew up on a certain Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan that we don't like. That was years after. Like the guy that we learned who he really was. Like he was so late into his retirement. Like to me, yeah. I'm not gonna disrespect him, man. I'm not sitting here. Yeah, I wouldn't disrespect him in his death like that, especially Hulk Hogan, man. Like,
well,
you know,
okay. How are people disrespecting Hulk Hogan? I mean, even with how are black folks really honestly disrespecting Hulk Hogan in his passing? Like,
I seen a lot of not memes, but like Facebook kind of posts or like, I don't know, I can't remember any particular things, but I've seen a lot of it though. I've seen a lot of it. There's a lot of disrespect going on about that man. I mean, hey, but
what do you think about his family saying, calling him racist at a time like this is inappropriate? Because that was one of the statements that his family made, is that, you know, he was a racist.
I mean, if we want to break down racist, like he said some racist shit. Let me
go ahead.
ask this.
Preach.
Are true wrestling fans saying fuck Hulk Hogan?
I mean, he did come out to an event. He got when he was trying to promote his beer, he did get booed. Jimmy Hart was thrown off because Jimmy Hart came out with him and he got booed. So yeah,
I saw that. I mean, but again, the last Hulk Hogan, like when he was in wrestling, he wasn't a good guy at that time. Like when he went to NWO and like WCW, and like I think he doubled back a couple times, but I don't know if for wrestling fans who grew up in that era is really saying, man, fuck him. I don't know. I think it's just probably kids and shit who hearing about it, or people who wasn't really fans of it.
So you don't think anybody our age is like, not necessarily saying F him, but they like whatever, because, you know, he called us,
I don't know, man. It would be hard.
The N-word with the hard R. All right, I'm gonna just say my take.
To me, it wasn't enough for me to just now like I'm in death to be like.
So for you, it was a certain amount of times he had to say it. Did he say it on Tuesday, and did he say it on Thursday too, to confirm how he felt on Tuesday?
All right. Well, if we go, Booker T said it.
Booker T said on accident.
He did too.
But Hogan meant it.
Hogan said that.
Hogan said, "You're out here dating my daughters. Them effing ERs is a difference."
You don't want them dating your daughters.
This is how I see it. This is how I see it. It was disappointing as a wrestling fan. As a kid, it was disappointing hearing Hogan say that, because you got to think one of the main things he says that's a catchphrase of his is something that We just use it with slang. He says brother. We say bruh. That's my brother. But we always felt like we could relate because let me tell you something, brother. You know what I'm saying? And he is the face. He was the face of wrestling, not just WWF at the time, but you have Michael Jordan for basketball, you have Ali and Tyson, depending on who it is, for boxing, and then you had Hulk Hogan, and then everybody else. Even if your favorite wrestler wasn't Hulk Hogan, you knew, right, that Hulk Hogan was the Jordan of wrestling. So as a black fan, and as black fans, we felt the way, and then I think what pissed black people off too even more was there was some black folks coming out and defending him, saying, "No, we think, a lot of people say things behind closed doors." And then when he came out with that American beer, apparently there was a black chick that was hired to model for the beer company. It was her and several other women. And then what ended up happening was, for some reason, she got removed and replaced with another girl who was non-black, and so people really tried to take that. But we don't even know if that was him. We don't know if that was his team or staff or whoever that was controlling that. But that was the thing. So people were in their feelings. I mean, Godfrey the comedian, he came out and said something. He kind of was along the lines of like not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So
all right, so let me ask you this, because it does bring up another question. Does it matter more what somebody say behind closed doors like that, or how they treated you?
honestly, to be realistic, how they treated you. In my opinion, is gonna be how you treat, because I don't know what you say behind closed doors. I'm only gonna have an assumption unless somebody tells me. So I can only go off of how I'm treated. I can't even go off of what I think they may say behind closed doors, right?
Right. So,
But once you find out, you also have a choice. It's not like we found this out like after he passed away. This was like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, that's how I see it. It was over 10 years ago. I mean, I think it was even eerie that I guess he passed away literally on the date that information got leaked
Yeah, that
to
was
the
crazy
internet.
too.
I thought that was kind of creepy. You know what I'm saying? That was kind of creepy. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. A little weird. But what do you think do you think that do you think wrestling WWE is gonna still honor him?
I was wondering that they gotta give him a right, because what his name wasn't bad with them. He was able to go to the event and do the beer. So it wasn't like his name was bad with them.
Yeah.
You gotta do a tribute to Hulk Hogan, bro. Like, yeah.
Do you think, let me ask you this, bro. Do you think sometimes when it comes to race and racism that black people can be very I don't even want to say controversial, very cold hearted because of something that somebody did in their past or something somebody said in their past? Or do you think we're just like any other group?
I think we more sensitive.
We're more negative?
Sensitive.
Sensitive. That's actually okay. That's actually understandable. Why would you think that we would be more of a sensitive group?
Because I mean, the historical experience, and then like what I say is, um, it be kind of like blatant in our face. It's almost like we treated like the stepchild of the other ethnic groups, I guess. Whereas, or yeah, we are here, right, and have this experience, and then we see others, and they don't like really, what I want to say, support sometimes, right, or understand our plights.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The few times that we see the injustices with them, we kind of are looking like we always join that fight.
Yeah.
We kind of feel like sometimes people don't. support our movements or understand our movements, and then take advantage of that blacks versus others thing sometimes.
That's
So
true.
they'll use the tactics of racism
Yeah.
against us as well.
Speaking of tactics of racism, I want to play this. I want to get your commentary on this, man. Let me see. Is it this one? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Hold on. Let me see.
Black.
Yeah, it is. It's this one. Boom. Check this out. What's up, chat? Leave your comments in the comments section, chat. What y'all think?
No blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only. They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even if...
you don't let everyone in.
You don't let everybody in your house. I mean,
Man, did they
what you think about that?
Go tell them they gonna tell your monkey ass, you can't come over here.
You better get your ass.
Think is this. It's only white people where you at anyway. So it's like, okay. First of all, we're not tripping. Trust us.
I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
We're not catching a plane. We're not driving there. It's not a pass-through state for us.
I want to go now. Now I want to go see.
Go have fun. Already anyway. All white communities anyway. So it's like it's nothing. And what we don't, black folks, go do the same thing. Go do it. It's plenty of.
Do it now.
I see Instagram videos every once in a while where it's like some family. I remember I saw it was like a mom had purchased so many. I don't know if it was real because you got to be careful, but I saw that she had purchased many homes on a radius of a block.
Okay.
And for her family.
I would do something like that. Like if I had the bag like that, I would go get an isolated location, and I would definitely what would I do? I would definitely have family and all of that other stuff, getting it cracking. I would definitely do it that way.
I don't mean that they haven't tried to do those things in the past. There are instances where we did that.
Okay.
Yes. Not acknowledged of that, but we could do it. Go do it.
I hear it.
I don't know if people are like thinking about and segregation. I mean, I don't know. I really don't be caring about what these doing.
Huh.
Like I'm not concerned with nothing they doing unless it's infringing upon my rights and privileges. So they're going to whatever rights and privileges that they want, and they could do it. Somebody else go do it then too.
I look at it like this, man. I don't know. I feel like we should be taking notes, honestly. And the thing is it's like there was a key point what dude said where it made a lot of sense. He said, we're not trying to keep anybody down. We're just trying to preserve what we have going on here. That's basically everything. That's every company, every club, every community, every grocery store, every church, every party.
Have you ever seen a black Amish nigga? You ever seen a black Amish nigga?
Nah.
Okay, so they already doing it, man. They
Right.
got they been doing it.
It's
They got
true.
in Brooklyn right now. The little dudes with the what you call it?
Right. That's true. I'm not mad at it. That is very true.
Ever seen a black Amish? You see somebody that's Amish and they black, nigga.
I don't. I do think I do. I didn't have nothing wrong with it. I think the thing that made it interesting to me is that they. I feel like their intentions are genuine. They just want their own whatever they got going on away from civilization. I mean, we are the type of group of people to show in body language what we thinking. It's just like when it's an all black event, it's super duper black, and that one white person is walking around. We might not even have a problem with that one white person, but they just stand out. So it's like,
Even like this, I think because of the experience that we've had and like our lack of knowledge or like our lack of information, our exposure to a lot of this shit is every time we see situations like this, we think that there has to be some prejudice or something involved in it, and it might be, but it is white people and other groups of people who just want to live amongst their people. It ain't because they have no disdain, dislike, nothing for nobody else.
that's
Now,
true.
hard for us to decipher that because that's what the history has shown us. But then there's a lot of times when it's not really no harm behind it. It's like I just want to live around other dirty white people. You know,
Yo, you ignorant. You ignorant,
saying
bruh. You ain't got no sense.
no wash towels. You ain't gotta have no washcloths. You ain't got no side. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Yeah.
Yo, you stupid, bruh. Um, I'll say, like I said, I'll say it like this. I think we should take notes. I think it should happen more. I think they just captioned it that way. They definitely knew what button to press, saying, "Oh, this all white town" or whatever the case is. But there's been this conversation when you're talking to people that are super duper pro black or that are real big on history. You'll hear them say, and I kind of agreed with it to a certain degree, but you'll hear them say that segregation made things more challenging for black folks later on down the line.
Because now all these different black businesses are no longer getting business because black people are going to these white establishments. So
The
now
establishments that they didn't get a chance to go to or that they felt like they were left out of, they're more happy about being included.
banks, dentists, doctors, schools,
Right.
any type of like person who might have been a handyman or something like that. Now these different people are not getting the same business because now black folks is going to what they feel like is a better establishment to integrate. And so now all these other mom and pops and black businesses, successful or not, is you know what I'm saying out.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think for me is just like,
They did a number on them.
nah, they did. They did. That's fair. They did. They did do a number. They did do a number, bruh. They did do a number. I can't get mad at that. I thought it was funny. I even thought the whole interview was like, so we're not trying to hold anybody down. Just don't want your asses over here. But I would do the same thing. I think any group would do the same thing. If we had, let's say we had $10 trillion, and we could go buy some land, an island or something like that, and we could have all the people we want on the island, how we want it, all the type of businesses we want, all the type of food, farming, and everything. Yes, I would do it. I don't know about you, but I would definitely do it, and I would have certain laws and procedures and things to protect it, and you have to have certain credentials to be a part of it. I mean, to me, it's every club. I don't know who could genuinely get mad at that.
But you got to be careful when you start talking about trillions of dollars and having these islands. Them Epstein files ain't out yet, my nigga. So,
bruh. Yo.
Trump, he's holding them back. So you don't know who name might pop up in that thing. Be careful.
And Trump said what? Trump pulled a Debo. Man, where the files at? What files? Yeah. What files?
Hey, the lady said the files, the files was on her desk.
Who?
How many pages you think was on her desk? Like the files was on your desk?
What files were on her desk? That don't even make any like. So people just walking around with files.
That was sorting through the Epstein files in paper like it was 1996 or something. Like she had went printed the whole thing out. Like, you know damn well ain't no files on your desk. And why is they on your desk? They just sitting there on your desk, huh? The Epstein files. Right.
Hey, what a folder written in capital letters, Epstein files.
Get the fuck out of here. That digital locked file on the computer. What is you talking about?
Hey, you know what I think is funny about that, right? What I think is funny about that is how mad a lot of Republicans are about that. Like out of everything that Trump has done in his first term and these first 6 or 7 months, they're pissed off at the files.
Oh, we kept the files.
We kept the files, bruh. We kept the files. Yeah, man, we gonna move along. Hey, you know what? Before we move on to the next topic, I want to give a shout out to some of the people that were giving tributes to the legendary Hulk Hogan, and this was one of the things that came up as in tribute to the legendary Hulk Hogan. Go ahead and play this for y'all.
Who you calling Hulk Hogan? Motherfucker, fuck. You know what? Blocking your ass, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That sound like Fran.
Did you see it? That was Nicki Minaj, man. She was on live one day. She was on live. She was on live a while back, man. And and she had the bandana with the hair out, and they called her Hulk Hogan. Yo, hey man, the internet is gonna do what it do, bro. The internet's gonna do what it do. Hey, we gonna get into this real quick, man, because I feel like we can go so many different directions with this, man. But I want to play this. I seen some reactions. I ain't see a whole lot. This get rotation a whole lot, but check this out, big dog.
I am not an African. I am a Black American. What that means is that my entire family has come from America. I am the descendant of people that were slaves. That's what that means when I tell you that I am a Black American. That means that the people that have been in my family for generations built this country. That means that my grandfather, who served in World War II, that helped fight and defend this country, and was, by the way, denied GI Bill benefits because he was Black, is a part of the history of this country. I am not Haitian. I'm not Nigerian. I am not from any of these other countries. I am a full-blooded 100% Black American. And what that means is that I will speak on Black American culture in any way that I please, but what I will also do is I will not allow for it to continue to be co-opted by Africans who come here with so many more resources than your average Black American does, try to wrap themselves up in our struggle, our oppression, our history, and try to co-opt every space that we have built for ourselves, like they've done in the destruction of the Essence Music Festival. So don't try to discount what I say and try to pretend that I'm Haitian or I'm not American or whatever. No, I'm 100% Black American.
I am genuine.
Before we let African dude rock, what do you think about what Brother Man just said?
I don't know. I don't know about what he's saying. I couldn't say he's right or wrong in what he's Like, I gotta understand what was the basis of this statement.
There was
that he made.
controversy, I guess, involving the Essence Awards.
Essence Fest or the
I'm
Essence
sorry,
Award?
the Essence Festival. My bad. And there's been this kind of chatter with the foundational blacks or American blacks versus,
Another
the
way.
yep, another way to separate it, right? But I think some things were going down that people weren't really feeling, right? And so that's what ended up happening. But what I will say is that what ended up happening is this African brother kind of went in, and he went in, and this is what he had to say.
Before you play that,
What's
what's
up?
we gotta stop holding on too much of being like the gatekeepers of trauma, my nigga.
The gatekeepers of trauma.
Like we be gatekeeping that too much. Like there's another experience that Africans have that we have no experience with, and to come in to say like to come over here and co-opt and mix in our struggle is like, so I don't know. I mean, that just doesn't make sense to me. To kind of, it's almost like argument of gatekeeping the N word.
Okay.
Get it when we don't want others to say it or use it, but we are really gatekeeping a word that has 99.9% of it is negativity.
Okay.
Or whatever 1% of it has to do with maybe like the way in which we use the word, you know what I'm saying, to add emphasis to things sometimes.
Okay.
And just the way it, you know what I'm saying, we say it, the way we say it, just sounds we say it. But other than that, it's a negative word. So we sitting here trying to say, oh no, y'all can't say it, we could say it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I feel you and I'm with you on it. But then just thinking about it is like, why are we trying to gatekeep that?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of groups in the Black American diaspora would say that they gatekeep the word because they're not sure on the intent when you're using the word. You know, it's different if you really relate, but some people don't know what the intentions are because they might talk, code switch.
Yeah, that shit is over with now though, because everybody's saying it.
Yeah, and everybody is saying it, but you know what I think is I think is funny about that. I think it's funny that people say that. Well, everybody says it. It's such a common word, right? And I know we're kind of going down a tangent, y'all, but it's interesting because we say that everybody says it, but all the people that aren't black that say it, I'm almost willing to bet my money, the house, they would not say that alone in a room full of blacks.
Some of them is.
Yeah, but if they do say it, they're not saying it in a room full of blacks amongst people they don't know. That's what I'm saying. People that are not black that use that word, they're only going to use it in an environment where they're comfortable. They're not going down to Atlanta by themselves and just getting around a group of black people. And
these little YNs be on their videos, man.
yeah, it's safe over there. It's safe. Your phone is safe. The streets aren't. You know what I'm saying? Your phone is, man, you could be anybody you want on the internet. You could be anybody you want. You know what I'm saying?
But I do like, and even though I don't like the way it sounds, I do like that these youngsters up here in Northern California start doing the brother. Like saying brother, right?
Yeah.
I like that. I just don't like the way it's, you know what I'm saying? It's too much pronunciation.
Yeah.
But tone down the pronunciation, but I get it.
You got to add some seasoning to it.
I like they doing that.
Okay. Well, let's see. Should we see the African brothers' response?
shit was a response. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I heard about this. Yeah,
Let's see.
Only asking, I want to know what is the Black American culture. When they talk about culture, what is the culture? He also made mention of the Black American history. We all know the Black American history. Every well-known Black person or African around the world know the Black American history and culture or struggle, right? The struggle is clear because almost every Black person around the world is facing similar struggle, regardless of where you are coming from. If you go to Europe, when you travel to Europe, you understand that the Europeans see every Black person as the same. They will first see you, visualize you before they ask you for your passport. Okay, so every Black person around the world is facing similar struggle. Maybe not the same struggle like the Black Americans, but similar struggle. The Black American history has to do with this, the civil rights and all that. You know, where they fight for the common ground of the Black people. The likes of the Martin Luther King Jr., the Malcolm X. These are the people. These are the part of the history of people that fight for the common ground of America, right? But what is the culture, bro? Let me educate you. Every culture starts from a language, a tribe. Every tribe have a language. What is it? Apart from English, what other language do Americans speak? The Black Americans. The Mexicans in America speak Spanish. They have something they speak outside English. The Asians the Chinese, there's every.
So we already know where he going with it, right?
Yeah, so if we want to talk about culture, right? What is the Black American culture? Like, all right, when we think about culture, we talk about food, right?
Right.
So what Cajun, there is soul food, there is barbecue, although those are American cuisines as well. It's Black food. We want to talk about language. Well, even the use of the word be, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we use a future tense sometimes when we're speaking,
Right.
some people would at one time would call it ebonics,
Right.
or way we speak like we're speaking ignorantly, but it's actually a if you study the language, you'll see that it has a meaning, be. And although that comes from our African history, at the same time, it's the way in which we speak. So language, I mean, you can include slang in that if you want to also. I mean, we have a way in which we speak. That's our language. Boom, English. All right, fuck it. You don't want to count that? All right, cool. Then we talk about music. That's culture, right? We have every damn near music genre in America comes from where? Black folks. Okay. We talk about the way in which you dress.
Mm-hmm.
The way in
Fashion.
which then we can go. We've created institutions. We have historically Black colleges and universities.
True.
When you want to talk about religion, we have the Nation of Islam. We have the 5% Nation of Gods and Earths. We have who else? Even when it comes to being a Christian, there's a certain sect of Black folks that I don't know what they call them, but you know, Hebrew Israelites, nigga. Know how to Hebrew Israelites will run down on you if you keep talking.
Right.
What else you want to talk about, nigga?
I mean,
Culture. Well, I could keep going on and on with how we have culture.
well, here's what I think is interesting. I have an extensive work background when it involves culture. You know what I'm saying? And in the line of work that I did where I had to involve culture, it was safety culture for a warehouse, right? And the funny thing is culture is behavior based. A lot of people don't think about that. People make it seem like it's DNA. Culture is behavior based because you have to be taught certain things that are done in your culture. The way you cook, the way you talk, the way you address adults, the way you address each other, all of that stuff. It's all behavior based.
Oh, you went deep because now you're talking about how Black folks even have a culture of how you speak to adults, whether you engage in adult conversations.
Thank you.
How parent or grandparent,
Mm-hmm.
the expectation of how you conduct yourself. Generationally is culturally different as well, but I mean, yeah, there's a different culture for Black folks.
Yeah, and the way that I see that is he tried to read what I didn't like about where he was going, because he go in for like another 5 minutes, right? But what I didn't understand or what I didn't like was you tried to redefine what culture means and say that you have to have language and you have to have this. Show me the galaxy made culture book for all humans, aliens, and different universes that say this is what culture is. Behavior based. You have a work culture. You have a community that has a culture, right? The community you come from. The culture in the projects is different than the culture in the suburbs. You feel me?
This is my thing though. This how we even end this argument. What group of humans don't have a culture? Like wherever you live or wherever you grew up or wherever you
That's a
whoever
good
you
point. That's a good point.
that's impossible to not have a culture.
Right. Because even here's another thing to add to that. Culture also has sectors, right? For example, we're going to use white culture. You have they would call a trailer park. Then they would have suburbs. Then you would have blue collar, white collar, right? Middle class, poor. Those are all of those different groups have a different culture in the way they see the world. So when I seen the African brother going in saying, "What is your culture?" You know what I'm saying? Because he said culture 179 times in this video.
Homeless people got culture.
That's the truth. I'm not even trying. Listen, check this out. Check this out. When he said your culture has to have a language, let me give y'all game. For those that personally know me for a long time, y'all know that I would always talk about the Alpha Esquires. When I was an Alpha Esquire in private school, right? We had a language. We called it Unga. We had a real language called Unga, and there's a way that you speak it. My boy KT taught me how to speak it. I didn't even know it exists. All right. So does that mean we are our own, you know what I'm saying, community? And come on, man.
Speak pig Latin.
Huh?
White niggas wasn't in school speaking pig Latin.
Exactly. Right. But I say it like this. Not only do we have culture, but Black American culture, since we got to do this by groups and sectors right now, Black American culture is the most influential culture on the planet.
Yeah, what is he talking about?
The most influential. So when you look at blues, when you look at R&B, when you look at rock, because where rock originally came from, hip hop and rap, fashion, cooking, hell, look at the world right now. All of the plastic surgery that a lot of women are getting is what? It's to do what?
Nigga, they got Crips and Bloods in Norway, nigga. Jungles and find a Crip or a Blood somewhere, swoop and Crip in the jungle. That's what you talking about. Ain't no culture, nigga.
Yo, that's true though. Like a Black American culture. So for him to say that, should I play? Let me play some more. Maybe I'm missing something. Let me play some more and see what he said.
Speak their language outside English. What do you speak? What is the trace of your culture you're talking about? What is American culture? I want to know what is the Black American culture. I keep hearing this culture. Bro, the Black Americans are the culture, maybe baby mama culture. You know, baby single women having 3 kids. That's probably their culture. Or the numbers of the highest incarcerated Black young men in America. That's their culture. I don't know. Is it the pim culture? The gang banging culture? Is that the culture? Bro,
culture, nigga.
The Black American culture is about wearing, let's say, wearing the Nikes, wearing they want to be on the trend game, you know? These are the culture. But I don't know why they want the Black Americans feel like they should be the center of Black people around the world, or they should be the face of Black people around the world. Why? Bro, you can have your face. See, you don't even have to declare yourself that you are not African, you are not African American. Bro, nobody give a flying damn about what you think about yourself. That's your own opinion and your own mentality, your own narrative of everything, how you are.
narrative, nigga. We ain't make the narrative, nigga. They wrote the motherfucking books, nigga.
Hey, bro.
We ain't make the
Hey,
narrative.
hey, no, nah, because I don't give a flying damn what you talking
Yeah,
about.
damn. I'm using because the setup make it sound like it's about to be. I give a flying damn. It was like it was like first it's sour, then
So let me tell you one of the coldest things I thought listening to this. All right, maybe it's the lemon drops. Maybe the lemon drops I'm eating is getting to me right now. Bro said, "What is your language?" and then proceeded to finish the video in English.
That's why I think is he playing?
Like
Is he playing?
he was accusing saying that why do Black Americans think they're the center of Black people, but yet you're choosing to communicate how Black Americans communicate.
Listen, buddy, we did not ask to be the star of the show. You know what I'm saying? We just showed up, did our lines. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is.
He said we are the Pum Pum culture and the baby mama culture and the highest incarcerated culture.
Oh, nigga. Bring your ass over here. They lock your ass up too, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
He probably already over here, bro, to keep it G. Well, the thing with the highest incarceration, he's not reading the stats on why that is. And then when he said the baby mama culture, that's a stereotype.
I know he not talking. Nah.
Well, the first thing I thought was like in certain tribes and in certain countries in Africa, they have multiple wives.
And multiple kids too.
And yeah, multiple kids. So I'm like, why would you go there? Why I don't.
That's why I'm like, is he playing like?
And then he said the Pum Pum culture, and I'm like, bro, we watched Hotel Rwanda. Like,
I thought he's pimping culture. I thought
that was the sound of his. That was the sound of his gun. Pew pew. The pew 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 culture. Yeah. So he said we invented gang culture, but then that's the other thing about history.
Because y'all niggas is tribing, wearing the different. Y'all be pulling up, wearing the different colors and shit.
Right.
Y'all pull up. Hey, them niggas over there is wearing them wearing their shit on their head backwards, and we wearing our shit
forward
around our waist, or whatever you doing, different beads and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga pull up with the wrong beads, y'all getting active.
Yeah, you got the wrong paint on.
Nigga, yeah, might had a wrong paint.
Right.
Wrong paint. Yeah.
Yeah, I just it looks like both sides is just really going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But the way I do believe that a lot, not all. I do believe a lot of people that come from certain parts of Africa don't claim us. They don't want to associate with us, and then they say it's because of how we represent ourselves, but never question why are we being represented in a way on platforms that we don't control.
I was about to say something crazy, and it was gonna be it was how we represent ourselves. So, but is that true though? Do they not fuck with us? Because I mean,
I didn't say all.
No, but I know. But do they not fuck with us? Like, it's a lot of countries in Africa, my nigga. So I could take it that it's a few.
Well, yeah, a lot of people don't understand that Africa is a continent.
It's a country.
That's why I said countries and tribes, because a lot of people don't know that. You know, you got to remember is there 7? Is it 7 continents?
Ooh, damn, it's been a while for you, huh?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Call up Geography James. She'll tell you.
I know, but I for sure know that when people try to say, like when people used to say, go back to Africa, I'd be like, wait, bro.
Go back.
That's a continent.
Ain't it crazy for the motherfucker to take you somewhere, right?
No, get out of here.
Go home. Nigga, I was there chilling. We was chilling. Y'all came, pulled nigga over, made us do your dirty work.
Well,
Then you don't want
Here's
to
my
leave because
thing.
Marcus Garvey was finna leave.
Yeah, you tried.
He was ready to leave, and they just like, nah, he can go. Y'all stay.
Bruh. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God.
Yo, I think
Man.
no, I don't think that all Africans feel this way because we even have some people that we admire. Like Michael Blackson. I think Godfrey is I think he's Nigerian, but he like grew up out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so there's ones that really rock, you know what I'm saying?
Two Africans. Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah. Nipsey Hussle. His father. Well, both was it his father or both of his parents? I know for sure it was his dad.
Dad. I think it's dad.
Nope, because they did the whole documentary where they went out there.
It's a lot of Africans. I mean, Trevor Noah.
Yep. He's South African, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
I mean, it's more than that we just named. That was just a few. You know what I'm saying?
Now you being a historian, I want you to answer this for me. How does the divide between Black Americans and Africans, how does Jim Crow play a role in that, or slavery, you know what I'm saying, play a role in that, to where the Black people over here and the Black people over there feel a way about each other?
Because the poisonous seed was planted. It's like now they've trained us to do it ourselves. That's what it feels like, to do the separation ourselves. It's not even really like there's the residual effects of slavery, Jim Crow, Reconstruction, all of these different periods of time, civil rights movement, just that experience alone, and then those operations like COINTELPRO and shit like that, is now we doing all this separating ourselves.
Right.
We kind of got like this traumatic effect to where nobody has to go in and be deceptive anymore and do anything necessarily to cause us to separate ourselves.
So we do all the dirty work to ourselves, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying all of it, but I'm just saying like that's what I would think is happening more than anything now. I could be wrong.
I mean, that makes sense. Because we always knew how it started over here on a local level. You know what I'm saying? But as far as in how things transpired, as far as in on two different sides and you look the same, I never really put that together. That never really made sense to me. Because I'm not gonna lie, the first time I did experience it in private school. I went to school with a substantial amount of African kids. And not all of them, but a few of them, like, the interaction was different. You know, it was like, you know, you're beneath or you are ungrateful for what you have. But then there was a couple that was cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, shit, it's black folks that treat you like that when you go. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. I think I don't know. I don't think I've ever had that experience where I felt like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll say this: it's no different than any experience I've had where I've came across some cool white people and some not so cool white people. In every other group, there's some cool ones and there's some negative ones. But I think for us, it just hits harder because we chase unity harder than we practice it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Brad was going in on us though. He said we didn't have no language. We got pum culture. You know what I'm saying? He said you know what I felt like he was going to say next? I felt like he was going to tell us, you don't even have a hero. We are the Black Panther. He is our hero. He does not care about you.
We got Spawn. We got Blade, nigga.
Yo, I could really see an African and a foundational black arguing about who got better superheroes.
Yeah, we'll fuck around and bring African booty scratchers. Watch your mouth. Back. Watch
Real
out,
rap.
and it's been a while since them commercials been on, nigga. They'll pull back up. But a fucking commercial with them little kids and the flies all around their asses.
Bruh.
Right the fuck up, nigga. Keep playing.
Bruh, they gotta chill, man. They gotta chill. We gotta be more divided, brother. So we can build our own Ozarks. Ozark, California.
Arkansas, y'all can do that's cool. It's once y'all start doing it in states like California, then that's when niggas gonna get concerned. When they start doing it in places like California, like that's what. If they doing it in other places like
Wyoming, Maine,
Maine,
New Hampshire.
like shit that niggas ain't never gonna ever see, like North, South Dakota, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We not even gonna be up there, so don't even worry about it. Y'all keep it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we know it's definitely not us complaining about it. Probably somebody trying to stir the pot.
Yeah, nah, they can keep stirring that pot.
On their own.
Keep stirring.
Yeah, man. Well, you know what, bro? I know we got to get the week started. I'm finna go ahead. I'm finna get up out of here, man. But I appreciate you jumping on the live, man, so that they can see what we got going, man. We're gonna have to bring some guests up here to have some real conversations, man. I was looking at the chat. They said you was echoing, Poe, man. So we gonna have to get you on the computer, man. Because you dropped your phone like 4 times.
Not once.
I thought somebody ran down on you, man. We was talking and then the phone just rolled over. I was like, oh, man. The Stoogie brothers from White Man Can't Jump done rolled up on Poe, man. But yeah, anyways, man, we finna get up out of here. I don't know. What's going on with Poe? What's going on with your camera, Poe? Anyways.
Nothing. I was texting.
Bruh. See, man, you just disappeared again. Anyways, man, we finna get up out of here. Thank you for tuning in to the Notion Podcast Live. I'm your host, Dizzy D Spill, with my co-host on live.
Harold.
This dude got issues. Until next time, peace.